So, Sister Jenny, graceful revamps, beautiful, beautiful. Welcome to the family once again.
Hi, thank you.
Right, good. Sorry. Welcome again. Go ahead.
Thank you. Welcome. I would just want to hit on Lorenzo's book, and you know when you asked him about who would be the audience.
Yeah.
Well, my son is 18, and I left my book on the side, and my son suffers from, or I should say, did suffer from, social anxiety and depression.
Right.
After he read the book within 2 days, after reading it, he said to Mum, you know, this is clarifying to me, because I've always wondered why in school there was no history of black people, or why in school that we were bad people. Why do people so dislike us?
Yes.
And one of the things he said to me, do you know, Mum, we're more precious than gold.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
And now, you know, he's got a job. He's going out there because he's had an answer.
Wow.
And I just say, this is what it's about. You know, especially our young men, they are lost in not knowing who they are. Lorenzo's book opened a door for my son to live his life.
Beautiful.
It's answers.
Do you know,
that feeling.
for you sitting there for all this time, right, not saying much, and when you do, like you seal it up, sis, you know, beautiful. Wow, and what a live case study, you know, response to the book.
That's very powerful.
It does have that effect.
Thank you, brother.
Because it is all about healing, and it sounds as if he's started his journey. All the healing's there.
It's knowledge, you know, and it's like you're saying.
Please share it with the family and the mics, please.
It's not about you know, revenge, war, anything like that. It's about love and inputting knowledge into our young people who are lost in this world. Because, you know, at the end of the day, when somebody suppresses us, there's a reason why. And for us to know that reason gives us life to stand up and walk forward.
That's right.
You know, otherwise we're just completely suppressed and we're fighting each other because we don't know what's going on. But that book is essential, and I just urge, you know, mothers, fathers, buy it for your young, because it's life.
Reality.
Powerful. And I'm worldwide. We actually, there's the fact, family. You heard it, right? There's the fact. You know, powerful stuff. Lorenzo, the project you're doing, Jenny, you're always just on it, you know. Real talk, seriously, just on it. Beautiful. Love my sister, you know. I tell you, no joke, seriously. Lorenzo, talk a little briefly about the project that you're doing.
Well, I've started a company that encourages people to do something with their writing. My guess is that a lot of people do have writing, whether it's poems, short stories, whatever it is, and they tend to sit on it and not do anything productive with it. Well, the business that I'm in at the moment is to do with letting people know that these days there are avenues. You know, you can self-publish your work, you can get it out there so that other people can learn from you. You can entertain them with your writing, whatever it is. So the book service that I've set up is called Tahuti Book Services. The website is tahutibooks.com, and you'll find different ways of getting support if you're a writer, or if you've got some writing and you haven't looked at it for a while. Tahuti Book Services works with you from start to finish, so you can develop your concept and work through it until you have something that can actually be published, and it's a good quality professional book. So it's not all about me and the writing that I've done. There are other books that I've done. This book, The Hungry Shall Be Fed, is actually book 2 of a series. Book 1 is called How to Survive Babylon.
Well, looks like you got us all, you know what I'm saying? You know, Pavlov insuffocating now for what? Book 2? I didn't even know there was a one. How to Survive Babylon? I need it now. We're gonna have to bring you in to review that one now. You know, you and Jenny, you know, you're sly horses. You know, I tell you, got so much under your hats. Real talk. That's powerful. Is that available? Book 1.
It is
still available now. Yeah.
Same sources, Amazon or TahutiBooks.com. There are differences between the book, but without, you know, stretching things out, because I know you're trying to wrap things up. Book 1 is more practical. It's I call it a natural guide. So it looks at the practical things that anyone can do to reconnect with nature, and to become more spiritual.
Hey, we're doing that next, maybe in a couple of strongs for sure. No, that's a must.
Just one more thing. I don't think you sold your publishing company good enough. I would just say that the publishing company, the discount prices that you'll get to get your book is fabulous. And I just say, you know, if you want your book published, you're not going to be spending much, but you'll have an expert advice, experience to help you to publish. Right. So please utilize our brother's company.
What? And talking about books now, Jen, your book.
Oh wow, my book is still in writing, and I'm actually going to
work with Lorenzo.
Tahuti
Publishing.
Yeah, to republish it. So yeah.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
So this is about, isn't it? You know?
That's what it's about. That's exactly. Together. So there you go, Stormzy. Right, right. Real talk. Right, there's us in the community. Right, from the grassroots up, Stormzy. Not that you got out of the, you know what I mean, the barrel, and you know, you're doing all right, Stormzy, ain't ya? You know, real talk. But we're doing it right here. Do you understand? For ourselves, as always. For we, you know what I'm saying, for us, we're not getting discouraged by, you know, what else is going on out there. We're keeping it within, and this is what we're doing. We need more of us to be focusing on what we are doing. And I give thanks for yourself, you know, I give thanks for Jenny, because one of the directives that was given from Professor James Small and Professor Bellos was, you know, to direct the listeners to books that they can read. Right, direct the listeners in terms of one thing that we can do in terms of effecting our liberation, you know, is to get us to read our books, you know, and not only to read them but to write them, as you are rightfully saying, and Jenny has done in her own right, you know, written books, publishing our account of what's happening to us, you know, by us, you know, and what we most really are doing to ourselves, and how best to support each other from getting out of that, you know. And there's nothing greater than a child picking up a book, you know, and walking away. It's like many children reading Malcolm X's autobiography and getting a lot from that. The same with, you know, the hungry shall be fed, and the same with Jenny's book. Give us the title again, please, Jen.
Nowhere to Belong.
That's the one. Nowhere to Belong. Nowhere to Belong by Jenny Grace. Yes, by Jenny Grace. And this, The Hungry to Be Fed, Awakening Ancient Spirituality by L.S. Allen. Find it on Amazon. All right. And family, I have to give thanks. This is a part of our repairing, and all what you've delivered in your word, your sound, your frequency, and my sister Jenny, you know, in your word, your sound, your frequency is healing for the family. I'm telling you, it isn't just one voice, it's a collective voice of people, all of us. So we're making space for all of us, you know, to keep teaching each and every one of us. And you've made the real talk, true talk, you know, reparations talk, you know, stop the Maungamisi, and this is part of stopping the ongoing crimes. Our children need to read, and that's important, you know, very much. And you're providing literature that, you know, a 12-year-old can read, you know, real talk. This can be read by a 12-year-old, right? So and it can be read to an 80-year-old, right? It can also be read to,
why not?
you know what I mean? We have to, you know, reading group. In fact, have a reading group, you know, invite Lorenzo to come do some reading, you know, real talk.